Hey guys, this is Atul from team K21Academy, and in this video, I'm going to talk about, in this and subsequent videos, I'm going to talk about everything that you need to know about Terraform. And there'll be multiple videos like that. This is one of, I don't know how many we're going to create. That's why I've written one of X. And we'll begin with first, this is about Terraform, what, why, and how. And these are, I'm trying to do it on a very short, like probably everything under 5 minutes if possible, and every day or every probably video will give something related to Terraform. So this is about everything about what, why, and how Terraform, and it will be useful if you're a beginner. And even if you're not beginner, you will get some value out of these. So first is basically on a very high level, what is Terraform? Terraform is a basically a infrastructure automation or infrastructure provisioning software, which will be also comes under category infrastructure as a code, that talks about how to provision infrastructure, be it on cloud, and any cloud. It's a cloud agnostic, be it AWS, Azure, Google, Oracle, as well as on-premise, including VMware-based solutions or other things. Now it comes with, or it provisions using something called as provider. We'll talk about that providers later, but there are around 200 plus providers. So it's infrastructure as a code as well. Now, I'm also shared this link where you can find this copy, so you can read more if you want to on this. Yeah. Now, this automation is pretty much used by every company I've worked, all the big, small, anyone who has infrastructure to provision, be it in on-premise and cloud. So everywhere you go, all medium size, big size, that needs to provision infrastructure. And when I say infrastructure, I mean is servers, storage, networking, compute, databases, clusters, anything that you're provisioning that be or networking is done using Terraform, and you see lots and lots of job opportunities, and that is why we are reading about it. And if you go to job portal of whatever country you're from, you will see, and just type Terraform, you will see the job opportunities around that. And that's why we should be, or you should be learning Terraform if you have not yet started. Now, and I'll be sharing some questions as we move. I get a ton of questions. So if you have any questions, put it under the comment section on this video, wherever you see this. Now, also, there are very high salaries in Terraform right now. If you are in US, it could earn up to 150 in average salary, but it going to go up to 180 or so. This is a screenshot which I've taken for Terraform and from a talent.com website. Similarly, if you're from India, you go to the Naukri website and you see job right from a beginner's level to all the way to 1 to 1.5 CR. This is, I'm talking about Indian rupees, INR, with 10 to 75 lakh range is a sweet spot. Now, what is Terraform? As I said, it's an infrastructure as code. That doesn't mean that you need to know coding. I'm not a developer. A lot of guys don't know coding, but there are predefined templates. And as we move forward in this series, you will see there are predefined, pre-written code done by HashiCorp, who created this Terraform, and you just use and plug and play and change and modify minor things. Now, how does it work? It's a very simple workflow. There are 3 steps we write, beginning with, or 4 steps. Typically, there are 3. We assume you already have a predefined the content or predefined code that we saw, which will provision these. And how to get hold of this predefined will cover as we move forward. So you write the Terraform configuration file, then you initialize, that brings all the required maybe plugins and a lot of other things. We'll go deeper later. Init initialization of that Terraform. You plan is basically just to go and verify that your code is written correctly, and it will actually be in a position to go and create these resources. And finally, we apply, and on the apply phase, it's actually going to go and create the resource on cloud or on premise, wherever you want. And I'm going to, in future videos like this series, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Now, Terraform, as I said, can also be used for all the cloud providers, but it can also use for VMware, very extensively used, or Kubernetes cluster as well. Now, how to learn? I'm going to do this step-by-step learning path. We'll be coming that, and if you need more about it, leave me a comment and we'll talk about this learning path as well. We'll also give you the hands-on labs that you should be performing in order to learn, and I think you can go to the URL k21academy.com/Terraform05, which we'll put in the comment section as well. Extensive project work, you should be doing that as well. I'm hosting a free class on 19th of August. I'm recording it just in August. So if you're watching this later, there might be some links and available, or we might be doing these sessions, or there might be some wait list. So depending on when you're watching this, if you're interested on this free class, just leave a comment to me on this video and we'll talk about that. we'll give you the link as well on including what you can expect in this. And if you're already in my list, you might have already received an email on from K21 Academy about this free class as well. Also, we do excellent feedbacks on these free classes, so you'll get a ton of value. We'll probably reiterate a lot of these things, but then you'll get a complete picture of roughly around 2 hours class that we are hosting. Now, the next, this is part one, which is what, why, and how we're going to go deeper into as we move forward on. I've just given you a glimpse. I'm noticing that just gone slightly over 5 minutes, and I'll stop doing now. The final thing is that on the next email, I'm going to talk about the top 10 interview questions, realistic top 10 interview questions for Terraform. If you're applying for the jobs, keep an eye on it inbox, and if you're not registered, check out my, just leave a comment on say where you can get this full series. It might be in multiple places. We'll share that. With that, this is Atul, and I'll see you in part two of this Terraform series on top 10 interview questions related to Terraform. Till then, take care and bye for now.